Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I would like to talk about the 2008 Nobel Prize in Physics. I chose this topic because it shows how very small particles can reveal deep truths about the structure of the universe. The prize was awarded for the discovery of the mechanism of spontaneous broken symmetry in subatomic physics, and for the discovery of the origin of the broken symmetry that predicts the existence of at least 3 families of quarks. At first, this may sound extremely difficult, but the main idea is very important. In physics, symmetry means that the laws of nature remain the same under certain changes. For a long time, scientists believed that these symmetries were exact and universal. However, later research showed that nature does not always preserve symmetry in a perfect way. One important idea is spontaneous symmetry breaking. This means that the basic laws may be symmetrical, while the actual state of the system is not. In other words, nature can begin with balance but end with an uneven result. This idea became very important in subatomic physics. It helped scientists understand how particles can behave differently, even when the underlying laws look elegant and balanced. The second part of the prize concerned broken symmetry in the behavior of quarks. Quarks are fundamental particles that make up protons, neutrons, and many other particles. Scientists discovered that the origin of this broken symmetry could be explained only if there were at least 3 families of quarks. This idea was developed by Makoto Kobayashi and Toshihide Masukawa. Their theory showed that the known particles were not enough to explain the observed asymmetry. As a result, the existence of additional quark families became necessary. This was a remarkable prediction, and later experiments supported it. This discovery was extremely important. It helped explain CP violation, which means that matter and antimatter do not behave in exactly the same way. It also gave scientists a possible clue to one of the biggest questions in cosmology. Why is the universe made mostly of matter, even though matter and antimatter should have been created together? I find this discovery very fascinating. It shows that even slight asymmetries in the smallest particles can influence the history of the entire universe. It also teaches us that elegant theories become powerful when they can predict things that are later confirmed. In the future, this line of research may help us understand the origin of matter and the structure of the universe more deeply. Even though this topic may seem abstract, it gives us an important message. A small imbalance in nature can shape the world on the largest scale. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I would like to talk about the 2008 Nobel Prize in Chemistry. I chose this topic because it shows how scientists can make invisible processes visible. The prize was awarded for the discovery and development of green fluorescent protein, or GFP. At first, this may sound simple, but it is very powerful. GFP is a protein that glows green under certain light. It was originally found in jellyfish. Scientists discovered that they could attach GFP to other proteins inside living cells. When this happens, those proteins also become visible because they glow. This allows scientists to observe what is happening inside cells in real time. For example, they can see where proteins move and how cells function. Before this discovery, many processes inside cells were invisible. Scientists had to guess what was happening. However, GFP made it possible to directly observe these processes. This changed biology and medicine significantly. It helped researchers understand diseases, cell division, and many other biological systems. I find this discovery very fascinating. It shows that making something visible can completely change our understanding. It also teaches us that observation is a key part of science. In the future, this technology may lead to new medical discoveries and treatments. Even though this topic may seem simple, it gives us an important message. Seeing is a powerful way of understanding. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I would like to talk about the 2008 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. I chose this topic because it shows how discovering the causes of disease can save countless lives. The prize was awarded for 2 major discoveries: that human papillomaviruses, or HPV, can cause cervical cancer, and that the human immunodeficiency virus, or HIV, causes AIDS. At first, this topic may sound a little heavy, but it is extremely important. For a long time, many people did not fully understand how certain viruses could lead to serious human diseases. One part of the prize focused on HPV. HPV is a group of viruses, and some types can infect cells in the cervix. Scientists discovered that certain human papillomaviruses can cause cervical cancer. This was a major breakthrough. It showed that cancer is not always caused only by internal problems in the body. Sometimes infection by a virus can play a direct role in the development of cancer. This discovery had enormous medical importance. It led to better screening methods and later helped support the development of vaccines that can prevent many HPV infections. As a result, it became possible to reduce the risk of cervical cancer before it begins. The second part of the prize concerned HIV. HIV is the virus that causes AIDS. It attacks key cells in the immune system and weakens the body's ability to fight infection. The discovery of HIV was also extremely important. It allowed scientists to understand the cause of AIDS, develop diagnostic tests, and create treatments that can control the infection. Although HIV remains a serious global health problem, medical progress has greatly improved the lives of many patients. I find this Nobel Prize very fascinating. It shows that identifying the true cause of a disease can completely change medicine. It also teaches us that virus research is not only about understanding infection, but also about preventing cancer and protecting the immune system. In the future, this knowledge may help us improve vaccines, treatments, and public health strategies around the world. Even though this topic may seem difficult, it gives us an important message. When science discovers the hidden cause of disease, it creates new possibilities for prevention, diagnosis, and treatment. Thank you.